Alright guys, I'm going to make another one of these unusual videos today because I believe issue is important and I believe that it needs to be discussed. So DC Mayor Muriel Bowser requests National Guard's help. Illegal migrants cause crises. Where are they causing the crises at? Well, it looks like they're causing the crises inside of the United States and DC. Let's see what they have to say. Anyways, as you can see, according to this article, DC Mayor Muriel Bowser has requested the National Guard step in to help handle the arrival of thousands of migrants, not tens, not 20s, not hundreds, but thousands of migrants, and the U.S. Mexican border, saying the nation's capital has reached a tipping point. On July 19, requests for assistance to Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin Bowser reported that over 4,000 individuals arriving on nearly 200 buses have come to D.C. since April, when Texas Governor Greg Abbott and Arizona Governor Doug Ducey pledged to put migrants on charter buses to protect them. Biden's administration immigration policies. I'm going to read a little bit more of this, and then I have a few things that I need to say that are very important to this video. Our collective response and service efforts have now become overwhelmed, Bowser wrote. Our homeless service system is already under great strain, and tragically, many families arrive in Washington, D.C. with now here to go, or they remain in limbo seeking onward destinations across the United States. With pledges from Texas and Arizona to continue these aberrant operations indefinitely, the situation is dire. The mayor added, and we consider this a humanitarian crisis, or that could overwhelm our social support network without immediate and sustainable federal intervention. Now, don't you think that that is what the whole agenda is? Stop and ask yourself, back when Donald Duck was still the president of the United States, okay, he said he was going to build a wall, and that wall never got built. And as a matter of fact, ever since Donald Duck left the White House, Joe, I wish I had a child to molest Biden, has opened up the floodgates, and over 1 million illegal immigrants have illegally migrated into the United States. We have our own problems here in America, especially with the homeless, especially on Skid Row in Los Angeles and in California as a whole. We have enough homeless people. We have enough crime. We don't have enough resources in our infrastructure to take care of our own, to fight and break down crime and criminals and the criminal element in this nation as it is. Now, Joe Biden and his administration has opened the floodgates from hell, allowing people that should not be here to come in. And don't you think, just like when Trump was the president, they're being paid by special interest groups to come into the United States? They just didn't pick up their stuff, their family one day and say, let's go to America. No, they were offered money to come here. That's my opinion, and I cannot prove it, but I'm going by recent history when Donald Duck was the president. Now, a few things I need to say. If you think that this is okay, and if you even think that this is a good idea, then I have some questions for you. First of all, I want you to put out an ad on the internet, and I want you to invite these people to come to your home. Then I want you to take the locks and the alarm systems off of your home and put a sign out in your front yard that says, all are welcome. If you need free food, come and get it. If you need a place to shower, come and get it. If you need to use my phone or any of my utilities, come and get it. It's all free. And then I want you to allow these people to come into your house. I want you to allow them to live there. I want you to allow them to feel at home and use up all your resources, what little bit of resources that you have. And I want all the people who are progressive and think this is a good idea. I don't care where you're at in the United States. I don't care about the color of your skin, your nationality. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care where you're at politically, economically, I want you to do the same thing. Open up your homes, close down your private security companies, your security gates, your alarm systems, put out signs in your front yard, and open up your homes and invite these people to come and live with you and your children and your elderly. And let's see just how long you will be able to tolerate it. And then I want you to make videos talking about exactly how that turned out and the fallout. Now, we're going to see crime exponentially spike again because of all these illegal immigrants. Why? Because they're here because they need a place to live, according to the government and mainstream news. They're not going to have any resources once the money that whoever's paid them to come here runs out. So they're going to start stealing, robbing, breaking in homes, possibly even murdering, assaulting, raping, kidnapping, and God knows what else to make a living, along with selling drugs and taking jobs away from American citizens, which that has been taking place for 70 years. I also want you to pay close to some very important thing I'm going to say right now. The left and the right for over 50 years have been debating this exact issue. No matter who was in office at the time, no matter who was dominating Congress at the time, both Senate and the House, okay? It has not changed. It has not improved. No matter how much money Congress has allocated to throw at the problem, never, ever, ever has it ever been resolved. There's never been a wall or a security barrier to stop illegal immigrants coming into the United States, including and up to President Donald Duck. And it's not going to happen. And now the government wants to take away your freedom of speech and your right to own a gun so you can defend yourself and your family and your property from people breaking in your home, raping, kidnapping your wife, your children, stealing your money, your food, and possibly the gasoline, even your car, from these people that are going to be coming in here trying to forge a way of life to support themselves and their families. Because your government failed to do their job holding up the Constitution, which they took an oath for to protect the United States of America against all foreign and domestic terrorism. And yet this has not happened, which takes me back to my original point. Your government is a fraud, and they're not out to help you. America, I have one question for you. When is enough going to be enough? When are you finally going to say, I'm sick and I'm tired of it, and do something about it without turning on each other and tearing each other apart, without letting government further strip you of your identity as an American and calling you a criminal because you believe in freedom, you believe in free open markets, you believe in the right to earn a life to provide for yourself and your family, the right to own a gun and protect yourself, the right to personal property and privacy. You believe in the right to choose your religion. Now, all that being said, when is enough enough? You got to stop letting these people control you. Break out of the spell. Stop allowing these people to separate and divide us. This is why they have put you and I into our own little categories and boxes. Left against right, white against black, black against brown, and so on and so forth. Okay, straight against gay, this and that and that and this, and all these different categories in these little tiny boxes. They have separated you and I. And this is where it has brought you and I to. We're being overrun by over 1 million illegal immigrants that are looking for something to take from somebody else, because people like corporations and people like Bill Gates and George Soros and on, and people you've never heard their name of, they have more money than they know what to do with, control everything. All the companies, McDonald's, Target, Walmart, Amazon, these are just front companies. The people that really own all this stuff are the ones who have socially engineered everything that's taking place. When is enough going to be enough? Stand up and fight, America, or you will die. God bless you. I wish you the best. I'm out of here.